As Fox 25's Jeff Cawley found out, sports memorabilia can be a dirty business. Jeff shows us how you can spot a phony.
That's a nice card. How much you want for that?
$90 for the bag and $50 for the helmet. 71, 72, 75, the whole deal.
To many, it's just a kid's hobby. But collecting sports memorabilia is big-time business.
I would say the industry is probably in the $3 billion range.
Even kids can't help but get swallowed up in all the money changing hands at card shows like this one.
I saw a mint condition Mark McGwire card for $3,000. A lot of money, but I think it's worth it.
Trying to sell them. Haven't sold any yet, though.
You're driven by see if you can make a little money on the side?
Kinda. Yeah. I try to make a little profit here and there, but mostly I just collect them because I like them.
Buying cards is usually a safe bet. Autographs are not. The FBI estimates that close to 70% of the signatures out there for sale are fake. In fact, the only real way to be 100% sure is to have an athlete like Drew Bledsoe sign in front of you. He's taken steps to protect himself and the consumer.
I've formed my own company. Our company is called Subtle Perfection, and we have an NFL license, and that's the only way. If you're going to purchase something, that's the only way you can be sure is to buy it from our company, because I don't sign things for money for anybody else.
Bledsoe's signature comes with his company's certificate of authenticity. It's real because Drew says it is. But in most cases, these pieces of paper don't mean anything. In fact, at one Providence memorabilia shop, the owners actually cut up a stack of store certificates and then filled one out in front of me.
That's good. I take it to somebody else if I want to sell it down the road.
Yep.
This doesn't mean the store is trying to swindle you, but the owners we talk to readily admit that they can only do so much, and their word is all they can give you for your money.
I mean, you just can't be 100% sure unless you see the person sign it. Other than that, I mean, it's, we're pretty good. We know what we're doing, and but there's that slim chance that, we might be wrong.
So how easy is it to find a fake? We stopped into the locker room in Quincy. We bought a ball supposedly signed by slugger Mark McGwire. It came with a certificate of authenticity from a company called Universal in Southern California, which has a 4-page ad in a sports collectibles magazine. You be the judge. On top, the real McGwire signature we received from the St. Louis Cardinals. The bottom, the one on the ball. The Cardinals' PR director and McGwire's business partner say they've never seen a McGwire autograph like the one we bought. Time to confront the store owner in Quincy.
Hey, Jeff Cawley from Fox 25 News. We bought this ball here earlier. This is not a real Mark McGwire signature.
But hold on. Turns out the owners of the locker room had more than 30 balls and bats, just short of $2,800 in merchandise signed by McGwire and Sammy Sosa, all in boxes shipped from Universal in Southern California.
Take the address right there where it came from.
They also had a number of bats signed by the home run kings, McGwire and Sosa.
I asked them where they got the bats.
Yep.
The bats were signed at the All-Star game.
That's what they told you.
That's how they got the two names on the bat.
Got it.
Okay?
Okay.
Where else can I go by?
But there's one big problem. According to McGwire's agent, that doesn't exist. McGwire has not signed anything with Sammy Sosa this year. The bats are fakes. Time to get Universal on the phone.
What's it going to do? It's going to put a black mark beside my name, which I don't appreciate. I've been in business for longer than you have. You've been in business 7 years. I've been in business going on 11 years and never had any problem whatsoever.
Later that same day, I received a call from a manager at Universal, a guy named Mike. He did not want to give me his last name nor the name of the owner of the company, but the only information he did say is that the stuff here is not theirs. He said any stuff he sent to this company was sent back to him in Southern California, and he had the shipping orders to prove it. Problem is, it's now 5 days since I had that conversation with Mike, and I've yet to receive the shipping orders, and despite repeated phone calls from me, Universal is not calling me back. This is where the return address is for Universal, a private mailbox rental service in San Clemente, California. The point of all this, beware.
So the best rule of thumb is if you're buying an autograph, you're taking a chance. It's worth only as much as the trust you have in the person that's selling it to you. Now, it is an interesting note here that there is another locker room in Odessa, Texas, which also bought some McGwire balls from Universal. That store owner says he has already forwarded the merchandise he purchased to the FBI.